One of Pallatrax's core range of products are the Stonze weights. When did you first decide to use a stone as a weight, and how did this develop into producing them for retail? So this is your first product.
Well, the baits came first. A lot of people don't realise that. You see, the baits was the cornerstone and the platform of the company.
Right.
And then having the shops, I start getting introduced to different people and looking at different products and seeing, the new trends coming on the market, and not necessarily agree with a lot of them. Certainly, the fact is that, when I mentioned Terry Walton earlier, I mean, one of the things he really, really reinforced into us youngsters that, to scale down, the matchman scales down on everything, the line, the hook, to elicit more bites.
Yeah.
This industry, as it's become more monetized, as it's become a bigger beast, the terminal tackle has gone, ironically, the opposite way.
Yeah.
And everything's scaled up, and there's kind of the argument put out there that, oh, don't worry, we've painted it green, the fish can't see it. And if you study fish biology, it's much more deeper than that. It's all about what they sense, not what they see, and there's a whole array of other factors that come into it. But the thing is, I'm a real, as you know, I fish the method. When I'm tench fishing and carp fishing, all those kind of things, I'm fishing the method. I design these method mixes, with minerals and vitamins and all kinds of holistic kind of things that induce fish to feed. And the trouble is, we used to use tiny little feeders. Then it became bigger and bigger, and big lumps of plastic and lead and things like that, sitting right next to my hook bait. And people were saying to me, oh, the method blows really quickly. And I in my opinion, the method blows if it's poor ingredient and the fish don't relate to it. But also, when it breaks down, there's a great big, obtrusive kind of man-made beast sat right next to your hook bait. And it was kind of thinking, how do I get over this? I still want to, I'm now I've got a bait company, I'm making all these things, I'm sitting there like a mad scientist developing, this, that and the other. And how can I transport knowing that a fishing weight is a weight? It doesn't have to be made of lead. I believe it shouldn't be made of lead. There's a lot of non-toxic options, and that's a whole other story. But the fact is, my lakes were a gravel pit. Everything was stones, and I drilled a hole in the stone, and
kind of made sense.
But the first night we used it, we caught 16 fish, and it was like, have we, is this something? And then as we started really kind of thinking about it, it's like, hang on, so you're suddenly taking away the larger piece of terminal tackle, which fish can sense for a whole load of different reasons, and just using a natural stone, and it does the job of a weight. People say, some people said they don't cast. Well, you've proved that well and good by hitting the ranges you've hit. But of course they do. It's a weight, and at the end of the day, it's a natural weight. So again, it was that inquisitive mind thinking what else you can use. And don't get me wrong, I never. Ironically, because the stones are patented, it says Simon Pomeroy is the inventor of the Stonze fishing weight. Now, I actually, in some ways, find that a bit of a crazy kind of thing, because for centuries people have been using stones as fishing weights. Yeah. So, it certainly wasn't my idea, and I can't claim to it. I suppose all I can claim to it, if not that I'm politically interested in it, is that I bought something to market it and finessed it and started using it and created a whole fishing system around it. But it was just by looking all the time for those edges and thinking, well, I can use a stone, and then we just realised the stone was porous, so we could flavour it. Then we use, all these different things that we've done to, in all honesty, again, going back to that base philosophy of catching more fish safely.